Good morning, world. Brian Kelly reporting to you live from here in Bali, Indonesia, at my new location. As you can see, I am no longer in, well, I'm still in the rice fields, different rice fields now. Let me give you a little tour here. I am at the Sasha Stone Villa, and I'm about 30 minutes away from where I once was, and new scenery, and feeling finally getting better at dysentery for a couple of weeks, and it was a hell of a ride, but I am back and feeling good and very grateful to be alive today, and have a couple things I wanted to talk about. Uh, Revolving around goals. I've been doing a lot of reading lately and a lot of self-study and a lot of, digging into, things that really fascinate me about life and concepts like fulfillment and happiness and, what it takes to, give people that spark, that excitement that can, get them into that creative mode. When more people are in the creative spirit mode, the faster we evolve as a species, the more we create magic, the more we create wonder and work together and be able to build things and create things that make the world a better place. So I'm fascinated at digging in psychologically into what it takes to be able to create these systems that allow more people to create. 19 out of 20 people polled couldn't answer the question of why they go to work in the morning or why they wake up in the morning. 19 out of 20, that's so many. And so I started digging and I started looking into things like goal setting. And it's easy. You realize that you're passionate about something. I want to be a writer. I want to write a book. I want to record an album if I'm a musician. I want to paint a painting. I want to, be a successful businessman and make $1 million. And we create these really awesome, but sometimes lofty goals. I've got out of the habit of goal setting when I was younger because, I'd make these goals and they would just sit on my wall, and sooner or later they would dig at me because I realized I wasn't making any progress to making my goals happen. And so there's a reason why New Year's resolutions, only 8% of New Year's resolutions that are made are followed through past, I think, the 60-day mark. 8%. So, what's the problem there? What are the areas that people want to, strive to be better? And what I've found is that, basically boils down to, exercise. People want to be in good shape. People want to, go deeper within themselves and figure out more of who they are and connect with more of their soul, their spirit, their essence, whatever that is in their life. So meditation, things like meditation or, practicing mindfulness or things like that. Eating, people want to have a more healthy diet. Growth, people are wanting to get better at things and, learn new skills, abilities. I want to, for example, learn how to speak Balinese. And so what's happening is that these goals are being created, and so many people, they don't set goals because goals end up being this self-fulfilling prophecy that, because they don't fulfill their goal, they judge themselves and, now they're not good enough and they can't meet their goals. And now they're kind of bringing themselves down off that, that happy state, that high, that feeling of just feeling really connected to life. And so they stop setting goals, and goals aren't bad. In my experience, I've now kind of redesigned what that means for me, what goal setting is. And I've done some research, and I found a book called Mini Habits. And it was really enlightening. Basically, the way that mini habits work, here's the concept. Somebody might say, have a goal of, I want to get in shape and I want to exercise 30 minutes a day. Well, taking somebody who doesn't exercise at all to exercise 30 minutes a day is a huge stretch. It's like a quantum leap from where you're at to where you want to go. And it's setting yourself up for failure. So what a mini habit would be, an example would be, is instead of setting the goal to exercise for 30 minutes a day and then doing it for a few days and then, letting it go over the weekend and then realizing that, you let it go, so why keep the goal going, is make the commitment to do not 30 minutes, but just one single push-up a day. If you want to be a writer, make the goal to write 50 words in a day. If you want to be a musician and you want to write music, make the goal to write 50 words of your lyrics for a song every day. Now, some people will go, okay, well, what good is one push-up going to do me? And what happens is with these concepts of mini habits is there's this mental thing that happens when we can, if we're not feeling good or we're tired or we had a long day or whatever, just doing that one push-up will take you 3 seconds, if that. And at that point, you can still mark it off as if you did it. But here's what's going to happen. Here's my experience. Is what's going to happen is you're going to get down there and you're going to realize, well, it'd be a waste for me to get all the way down here and just do one push-up. So maybe I'll do 5. And then you do 5 and you realize you still have the energy, so you do 10. And then you realize, well, 10, I could do more than 10. Next thing you know, you're building yourself up. And this is such a great way to set reasonable processes, systems. You know, it's not the end goal. We get so focused on the results of what it is that we're trying to accomplish. We forget that the journey, growth is found in the system, in the process. Once you reach your goal, yeah, you're going to have that moment of fleeting happiness. It's like when you get a new car. It's awesome for a week, and then you just have a car that you're driving around. It's still cool, but it kind of loses its luster. Fall in love with the process. Fall in love with the system. Figure out. There's so many people that are that just want to bring more passion, more meaning, more purpose, more joy into their life. And I feel like this is the answer to so many of our world's problems, is if more people would do what they're passionate about, what they're excited about, what they gives them life and makes them go, yes, then we could change the world so freaking quickly, because passion is going to lead to the creation of such beauty, such magic, such wonder. And so fall in love with the system. Fall in love with the journey of getting to that point. So here's what I would suggest, and here's what I'm doing for me. You know, I have 13 new mini habits a day. And, you know, I go out and I earth. I walk in the rice fields. I meditate. I do exercise. 1 push-up, meditate, 5 minutes, earth. Just stick my feet in the earth and figure out what that thing is. You know, people say, I'm so busy. I just don't have enough time to do what I want to do. Okay. Figure out, here's the challenge. Figure out what it is that you love to do. Close your eyes and think about what it is that I love to do. You know, it might just be sitting and listening to music, and that's where you get your inspiration. It might be going out and doing a random act of kindness that can be done virtually on the computer these days. It's going to be different for everybody. Make a mini habit with that little bit of whatever gives you that passion, whatever gives you that joy, and then do it every day. Dedicate 2 minutes of every single day doing one thing that brings you passion, that brings you happiness, that brings you joy, and do it for a week and see how you feel. Because a lot of people say, well, I don't know what my meaning is in life. I don't know what my purpose is in life, but I do know what makes me happy, and I do know I can remember those times that I've been in a state of joy. Think about adding something into your routine every day that brings about that ecstatic feeling of joy, of bliss, of fulfillment. Create a mini habit around it. Yeah, you can create a long-term goal. That's great. You know, I want to be a world traveler. I want to trek the Amazon, whatever it might be. But fall in love with that system. Fall in love with that process. This is how we can change our lives with 2 minutes a day, because that 2 minutes is going to lead to a series, I promise you, of aha moments where you go, oh my God, I'm starting to see. I'm starting to figure it out. This is what I want more of. And what's going to happen is that 2 minutes is going to become 4. That 4 minutes is going to become 8, 8:16, 16:32. You see the compounding growth over time. You know, if your goal is to eat less hamburgers, you know, so you're not eating so much greasy food, every day is a choice point. Eating a hamburger today isn't going to make you not healthy tomorrow. But if you eat a hamburger every day for a year, you're going to see it. Just like eating a healthy meal today, you're not going to see the benefits of that healthy meal tomorrow. But eating a healthy meal a day for a year has compounding interest, and it adds up. Let your joy, let your happiness, let your fulfillment compound over time, and then watch as the magic starts to come into your life. And then notice it and be grateful for it and create a plan around manifesting more of it And I swear on all of the heavens, your life will change. And you won't need to thank me later, because I'm doing it myself. We win when we all win. We are connected. It is our birthright to figure out what makes us happy and to be able to do that. We are not meant to be robots to punch a 9-to-5 time clock doing something that we absolutely can't stand. We are designed to be happy, joyful, blissful human beings that love each other and support each other and are there for each other and that truly enjoy the magic of life. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Let me know how it goes. Love you guys. Enjoy the process.